these sentences?
Yeah, as I said, naturally, I feel very, very bad. I'm proud of myself, but it's one of the things. And sometimes these are some of the things to climb up. I feel and I see good things coming. That's why certain are something. So I'll take it like that.
So for the next 15 years, what will you do?
For the next 15 years.
That should be
Oh, I was living with my wife. I was going there every day up and down.
What will happen to the church?
The church will continue. I'm a pastor myself. My wife is a supervisor, like overseer, and I'm an associate pastor. So once the founder is not around, the associate pastor is there to continue with the church.
But what do you say to the sentence generally? There are people who say that she deserves it. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree. I don't agree. You see, it's very, very harsh. And moreover, you should know my wife. Everybody, Agradaa is like they are using something to tag her, which is not supposed to be so. Do you understand? Like it happened to Jesus Christ. Jesus came with everything, but I don't believe Jesus with so many things. You understand?
Ebushafo asam kese nso ebobo pa na this story, when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is a very, very, very serious thing that is coming. And so you'll be, if you're a fan of evangelist Mrs. Patricia Duah, popularly known as Nana Agradaa, if you are her fan, you will not take this news lightly at all. We are coming to discuss a report that the EOCO wants to shut down the church of Nana Agradaa. The EOCO wants to shut down the church. Why does the EOCO want to do that? And what is the way forward? That is the story we are coming to discuss. My name is NY. If today is your very first time joining us, don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe, guys. Now, this particular story just popped up today. It popped up today on the 17th of July 2025. And the story says that EOCO wants to shut down the church of Nana Agradaa following the just recent, decision by the court to sentence her to 15 years imprisonment. We were all in this country when Nana Agradaa was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment, even though her lawyers are trying to, get bail for her. They are trying to go on appeal and a whole lot of things. But then this particular act by the EOCO, per the report, says that it follows the particular decision that the court made to sentence her to prison. That is for 15 years. Now, the EOCO also alleges that because of Nana Agradaa and Nyoma Biaoye, any she promising people that if you come, I'm going to give you this amount of money, but then they will go. She's not able to fulfill her promise and a whole lot of things. Like it has, crime-related activities. That is how the EOCO termed it, crime-related activities. And as a result of that, the EOCO wants to shut down the church. We all know that when she was sentenced to 15 years, now if you are somebody, you see that her husband has been the one stepping in to preach and all of that. Just some few days ago, we saw the husband, pleading on behalf of the wife that the Ghanaians should forgive her and the president should step in and a whole lot of things. So the husband has now become, has now taken over the church and is now overseeing things in the stead of Nana Agradaa. So the question is, if Nana Agradaa has been sentenced to 15 years imprisonment, is it fair, or yes, is it fair that the church should also suffer? Is it fair that the church should suffer? Because yes, if the pastor of the church has done something bad, and so the pastor has been sentenced to jail, I don't think the church should suffer, because the church did nothing. The church is different from the the person. But then here again, like the EOCO wants to shut down the church. So the question is, if you shut down the church, what next? What next? You see, what next? Personally, for me, I don't think the EOCO should shut down the church, because the Nana Agradaa, what she's being accused of and what she was, sentenced to jail for allegedly doing. Yes, somebody will argue yes, it was done in the church. If it went to court on a criminal basis, and if she has been sentenced to jail, that one of itself will not serve as a ground for you to say that you are closing the church, because currently the church is being run by the husband. And also for Isiama, they say, "Oh boy, Juma." Also for Isiama, boy, Juma. Also for Isiama is the one preaching and doing everything. Just a few days ago, I did a story. I think yesterday I did a story that Nana Agradaa's brother also came out and was begging on her behalf that Ghana from Fan Chanana, like we should all forgive so that her sister will be free, and that her sister has turned new leaf. Her sister has repented of her sins. This one, there's like Jesus telling the woman, go and sin no more. So Nana Agradaa has repented. That is the story I did to you yesterday. But you see, this whole EOCO thing coming to demolish the church. No. I don't think that is the way to go. I think if she has been dealt with, and the church, unless in my opinion, unless maybe that activity or that particular activity that is going on in the church is still happening. Other than that, if it is not happening again, and the husband having taken over is overseeing the church in the right way, you understand? If the husband is overseeing the church in the right way, then I don't think that they should close down the church, because coming to close down the church, I think that is going to be a harsh decision. That is really, really going to be a harsh decision. So you see, the EOCO is basically saying that because of the crime associated with Nana Agradaa that got her sentenced to jail for 15 years, then they are going to close down the church. You see, it is in Nana Agradaa, but another side of the story too is that right now, if Nana Agradaa should go to jail, if she should go to jail, imagine all the appeals and things from her lawyer does not really, or all those appeals don't really succeed, and she is sentenced to jail. What then becomes of the church? Can they still do like Pastor? How do you call it? Pastor Isiama, continue to run the church in the absence of the wife? Can Pastor Isiama continue to run the church? See, Nana Agrada's story is I don't know whether I should say it's a sad story or what, but it has been coming. It has been coming. You get it? It has been coming. So because this some people right now, Empress Gifty's story too is also there. Empress Gifty's story is also there. That is the whole scenario. Defamation suit and all those things that has been instituted against her. That one too is also there. So one person is facing at least like 3 different charges. This is serious. This is very, very, very serious. This is very, very, very serious. I don't know whether I should pity Nana Agradaa or because it is serious, guys. It is serious. So, guys, that's the story I have for you today. The EOCO wants to shut down the church off, and the church's name is Heaven Way. Heaven Way. I don't know if it's the way to heaven or what. I don't know. But then that's it. So the EOCO wants to shut down the church of Evangelist Mama Pat. But let's see how the things will go. My name is NY, guys. That's the story I have for you today. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Send me your comments in the comments below, and see you later. Bye, guys.